Hey guys, welcome to another review, and here's my review for the movie Fantastic Beasts 3: The Secrets of Dumbledore. Yes. Um Good to see you guys again, by the way. I'm shooting with a brand new camera, as you can see, so I'm still trying to work out the logistics of it and the pictures and the lighting, but it seems pretty clear. Actually seems a lot better than my last camera, so give a thumbs up if you guys think this new picture quality is top notch. I think it's looking pretty awesome, actually. But I'm here to talk about Fantastic Beasts. I got to see this movie early, and I was very on the fence of this film because when it comes to the Fantastic Beasts movies, like, everyone knows how I feel about Harry Potter. Like, I fucking love the Harry Potter movies. Just like, huge fan. Even the weakest Harry Potter film is still great, or The Phoenix. But when it comes to these Fantastic Beasts movies, it's just, they're a mess. They're an absolute fucking mess. The first Fantastic Beasts, Where to Find Them, nothing happened in that movie. Then the sequel, Crimes of Grindelwald, too much happens. There's like 9 plot lines, and I'm just like, wait, what? I didn't even know what the fuck happened by the end of the film. I'm like, hey, wait, what? Who was that again? And now this one is kind of does a little both. A lot happens and nothing happens. The story of this movie is about Albus Dumbledore, and he's trying to figure out how to put an end to Grindelwald and his madness and what Grindelwald's trying to do and everything. So he gets a Newt Scamander to form an army and form a gang of monsters that he can find to put an end to Grindelwald and his evil sorceries. And yeah, this is basically the final installment, I guess, to the Fantastic Beasts. If there's more, God help us all. Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. This movie could have been good. Like, it really could have been. I don't know. It has the same cast. It's got Eddie Redmayne, Jude Law, Catherine Waterston, Ezra Miller, Dan Fogler, all back. Mads Mikkelsen plays Grindelwald. It's the third actor playing Grindelwald. Yeah, Colin Farrell, Johnny Depp, and now Mads Mikkelsen. And apparently, Grindelwald cannot be played by any actor because Mads Mikkelsen isn't that very good. But I'll get to him. What fails about this movie? The plot. The story is not an interesting story. That's the thing about the Fantastic Beasts movies. They're not interesting plots. They're not interesting. I just don't care. And because if you know the Harry Potter story, you know how the story's going to end. If you know Harry Potter, you've read the books and everything, you know what's going to happen. So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't find it interesting, and there's nothing like exciting or anything because I know what's going to happen. And as much as I think Jude Law is playing a very good Dumbledore and a very interesting and different take on Dumbledore, I don't know. That's not enough to make the movie good. I don't know. Like, this movie was just a chore to get through. Like a lot of these Fantastic Beasts movies are, they're always a fucking chore. And I just don't ever want to watch them again. I watched them once, and I just never ever again want to watch them. It's like, I'm good, thanks. And yeah, this is just another one of those movies. I don't think this is quite as bad as Crimes of Grindelwald, but it's probably just on the same level as Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, meaning it's just a very mediocre film that just, I don't know. The action is mediocre. The visuals are nothing to brag about. Dan Fogler's Jacob is the only interesting and likable character, and Jude Law is an interesting Dumbledore. That's it. Eddie Redmayne as Newt Scamander is not interesting. Captain Waterton is not interesting. Grindelwald is not interesting. No one is interesting in these movies, and they're all about them. And just, I don't know. Something about Harry Potter is something. It's so magical, and I love these characters and the world and everything. Fantastic Beasts doesn't do that. I don't care about these characters. Well, especially Ezra Miller. He's dreadful in all these movies. But I don't care about these people in Fantastic Beasts. I don't care about their characters, these worlds, or anything. I just don't give a fuck what's happening. and they're just so long, and they drag on and on and on. Just, I'm kind of glad they're done. And like, if I say, like, if they want to make more like Harry Potter movies, like, do something different, I guess. Like, we all know the Grindelwald story. Like, maybe make a story about like the founding members of Hogwarts and stuff. Or make something about Ilvermorny or something. Make something, I guess, different or something. This is not an interesting story. And this story could have literally been one movie, the Grindelwald story, but they stretched it out. Like the Hobbit movies, they stretched it out to like 3 films, and it doesn't work for me. And just, yeah. This trilogy is just, it's nothing to brag about, really. I don't think they work really well. And this one, I'm just adding to the other 2 films because it's just, after watching this movie, it just blended with the other Fantastic Beasts movies. I'm like, oh yeah, that was a movie that I'll never watch again and never remember what the fuck is going on. Like, literally when this movie started, I completely forgot everything that happened in Crimes of Grindelwald because it was just such a forgettable, generic film. I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. Right. These movies will never be remembered. Harry Potter will last and will stand the test of time because it's such a brilliant franchise. Fantastic Beasts will be forgotten, and no one's gonna remember or give a shit about them. It's just they're just, I wouldn't say they're awful films. They're just generic and forgettable, and that's what this movie is. The Secrets of Dumbledore. Like, and there's moments here and there with like Jacob and even Dumbledore. There's great moments. There's some interesting conversations they have, especially about Hogwarts. But it's so bland. It's so boring, and nothing really exciting happens. I'm just like, oh. And then the movie ended. And I'm like, oh, okay. I felt nothing. Absolute nothing. So yeah. I can't, like, if you like these Fantastic Beasts movies, if you like the first 2, I think you'll enjoy this movie. You'll probably really like it and stuff. But if you're like me and you're just not on board with these Fantastic Beasts movies and you just find them very generic and bland and just not interesting, this movie's just gonna, confirm that. Like, this movie is just like all the other Fantastic Beasts movies. It's boring, it's forgettable, it's bland. It just, I don't know. I don't give a shit. So yeah. That's basically the best way I can sum this movie up. Like, if you like the Fantastic Beasts movies, go see this movie. If you don't care about the Fantastic Beasts movies, don't see this movie. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore a 4 out of 10. Sorry, it's just not that good. So yeah, in the comment section below, please tell me what are your thoughts and opinions on the Fantastic Beasts movies. What is your favorite and least favorite? I would say, I guess the first Fantastic Beast by default is the best, and Crimes of Grindelwald by default is the worst. But yeah, let me know, what is your favorite, least favorite? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and join the dark side.